Hey everyone, my name is Andre, and today me and my teammate Rajveer are so excited to share our product called AI Generated Customer Persona for AirPods Pro. Our goal was to see how AI tools can help us analyze, design, and improve customer profile of most iconic products of Apple, the AirPods Pro. We'll show you how we use ChatGPT and DALL-E, especially what kind of results we got, how we improved them, and finally, how we reflect our AIs in business creativity.
The first step was to understand the assignment. We need to create a detailed customer profile and persona for AirPods Pro, including demographic, psychographics, behavior, lifestyle, and motivations. We also had to test how AI could support this process. So we carefully reviewed the requirements together and agreed on what exactly we expected from AI. First, a structured persona, second, a realistic image, and third, insight that match Apple's target market.
Once we understood the goal, we moved to the AI creation process. We used ChatGPT to generate a customer profile and then DALL-E to visualize a customer. At first, we gave ChatGPT this prompt: create a detailed customer profile and persona for Apple AirPods Pro. AI quickly gave us a full response, including a demographics, motivations, and even a name: Irene Thompson, a 28-year-old graphic designer who loves technology and fitness. Then, we asked DALL-E to generate an image of Irene based on ChatGPT's description. It created a professional, stylish woman with AirPods in her ears, modern, clean, and realistic.
Even though the AI's result looked impressive, it wasn't perfect. We noticed that some details were too generic, like she's convenience, which could apply to anyone. Also, DALL-E's image had minor imperfections such as inconsistent proportions and overly idolized features. In addition, the AI didn't fully explain Irene's buying motivations, like why she chose AirPods over competitors such as Boss or Sony. So we decided to improve it manually.
Alright, and the reason AI produced such a generic result is actually pretty simple. AI models like ChatGPT don't really understand people. They generate answers based on language patterns they've seen millions of times across the internet. So instead of building a realistic and unique Apple customer, it's predicting what an average AirPods user might sound like. That's why we got sentences like, she likes convenience, and they're common and safe but not meaningful. When it comes to visuals, we saw similar issues. The DALL-E image looked so nice at first, but the AirPods themselves were oddly shaped, slightly too big and not sitting naturally in her ears. The proportion of her face were also a bit off. Her skin looked too smooth, almost like it came from a perfume commercial. That happens because AI doesn't really know what an AirPod is or how it fits. It just makes visual patterns from thousands of random internet photos. So sometimes it gets things wrong: hands, faces, ears, even small product details. We also noticed some strange symbols and small grammar mistakes in all text AI created, like random commas, missing words, or unnatural phrasing. That's because AI sometimes hallucinates patterns from different writing styles. It's combining pieces of sentences from all over the web, which can cause weird punctuation or even words that don't fully fit the context. Basically, it's trying to sound smart without really understanding grammar or tone. So in short, AI can generate a good starting point, but it don't have emotional intelligence, creative judgment, or proper quality control. It can describe a person, but it can't feel that person's story. That's exactly why our human role was crucial: to refine the text, correct grammar, fix proportions, bring the natural, believable Apple-style realism.
We reworked the AI-generated text by focusing on specificity and depth. Our improved persona became the Irene Thompson 2.0. She's now a 29-year-old UX designer from Toronto, working remotely, always connected through her Apple ecosystem: iPhone, MacBook, and AirPods Pro. She uses them for video calls, gym, and commuting, while using sound quality and noise cancellation and design. Unlike the generic AI version, our version includes her emotional connection to the brand how Apple products make her feel more productive, stylish, and confident.
We
also
learned
adjusted
that
the
AI is a powerful creative partner but not a complete replacement for human work. AI could provide structure, save time, and inspire ideas, but it still needs human judgment for accuracy, emotions, and context. If we were doing this for a real company, we'd definitely use AI to generate first drafts and visuals, but then rely on human expertise for refinement and strategy.
If I submitted an AI-generated profile like this at work and my employer noticed mistakes or made up facts, I think they'd expect me to double-check everything before even using it. It would probably show that I rely too much on AI instead of using my own judgment, so the consequence could be losing some trust or even redo the whole task. But honestly, this project changed how I will use AI in the future. Now I understand that AI is not a replacement, it's more like a creative assistant. It will still use it for ideas, research, and structure, but I always review, fast check, and make it sound more human before submitting anything. And to conclude, this project shows us the real potential of combining human creativity with AI precision. By working together, us and the machine, we build something fast, smart, and most of all, professional. Our takeaway is simple. AI doesn't replace creativity, it amplifies it. Thank you for listening, and we hope you enjoyed learning about our AI-generated customer persona for AirPods Pro.